These messages are going to be for Aries energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements. Okay, and also if you're cross-watching for an Aries, it might be relevant. Please keep in mind that not every viewer that comes across my channel this is going to resonate with. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for another to appreciate. And I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading, Aries. Okay, so you got Cancer. There was a result here. Something is a result of a past occurrence. I'm getting occurrence, Aries, of some kind of what someone attracted, pleasure, good times, something of Venus energy. Okay, so the past, I'm getting like a diamond. So either a diamond in the rough, or there are many facets to a diamond, or the value of the value of something, Aries. And if this message resonates, if this message resonates, I do appreciate the support, like, subscribes, comments, or shares. And look at that. Venus wants to come right back out, and the South Node is like peeking behind. So there's an energy trying to see what you're doing here. Seeing if there's any cautions or limits. You're being asked to take a look at any cautions and limits that are being presented in your space at this time, because that is what is happening now, is what is important. What you're attracting now is what is important. Hang on here. I do want to make sure my video is working, because I don't even see that it is. All right, I hope it is. Hang on, I'm gonna go through a little more trouble here to find out, because I don't want to do a 30-something minute reading and it not working. So let's see. Okay, it is working. Yay! All right. Let's continue. I keep getting Venus and you're attracting. So that is the theme here. Your attraction, or you're very attracted to something, or something's very attracted to you. Okay, it has to do with the future. I talked about the past, so the past and the future, and I did mention the now. So the past, present, and future are all like in your situation at this moment. Okay, and there's a confusion either with you or the situation in which there's a sacrifice. Sacrifice your good times and attraction. So something's trying to get your attention, Aries. An overwhelming situation tied to, or possibly with, or about an institution. It's tied to some kind of event, or it wants to tie you to an event, or you are tied to an event in some type of way, Aries. Right. Whatever is going to happen here, it's going to happen for the highest good, Aries. Other people's resources, other people's power are involved here, Aries. All right, that is the 8th house. And Libra. Getting and using power with relationships. Aries, what is this about? Getting a fair deal, other people's resources, owes somebody something, or feels like they owe somebody something. I'm not sure. Resources, feels like they owe somebody some resources. Could be Taurus, or Taurus is involved with your resources. Stirring up the situation and discovering something about someone's resources. Whatever issue, because I have a life or death issue, you're being asked to be diplomatic. So diplomacy here, much maturity here, a benefit. All right, Aries. That's too many. But your beliefs, what you value, and your resources are coming out. So that's that diamond kind of energy I'm getting. The value, something about what is valuable to one isn't it's different for everyone. You're getting okay, other people with energy owes you, a fair deal's coming in, there's your resources. It is aligned with justice, it is what is fair. You're getting, the energy is going to get what it deserves, and so are you. Karma, there was some kind of limits that were placed. A result of power, and you placed a limit to have some kind of power. About destiny, where you're going in your career and who you are is all coming out here. So this is highly relevant. You're being shown as the diamond in the rough. Where you're going, what you value, and who you are, your desires and your actions. This is all creating some kind of this attraction of good times, pleasure, things that are meant for you, that are going to feel good. Okay, there's a result of power again. Trust your psychic knowledge. There's a lot of water sign energy showing up here. I have Capricorn. I have Aries energy. Aries, you're here. Other people, other people's resources are other people are looking at you and your resources. All right, a lot of communication about this. What's this other people? Energy. Could be people having to do with where you're going or where you were and attached to your career. These other people's resources are confrontational and limited. Okay, whatever it is going to be limited. Somebody's going to be limited, or there's an unexpected limit somebody's going to run into. Somebody's going to get, and it's confusing. This unexpected limit is confusion. Somebody's going to realize they don't understand something. What is this confrontation or energy about this other power? Energized power. Here's that water sign for somebody's future. So how the past affects the future. This is hopes, wishes, and humanity, and then results in fairness for the future. So whatever fair and balanced things were happening in the past and the present, it's going to secure fair, balanced things in the future. It's just about recognizing them. And the highest and lowest aspect showing up here with this relationships. Aries. There's like some kind of investment someone made into some kind of faulty communication or false communication. So they wanted to control the situation, but the only way it's going to come out fair and balanced is by using the consideration of others. Somebody didn't use the golden rule here. And here's a rule. Do you see the rule? Sagittarius could be involved here. The rule. Somebody didn't follow the golden rule, but you are following the golden rule. And that's going to be communicated. So, something about that. Aries. Or that is the advice. Hangman. This is lingering energy. The energy of Mars is the hangman. There's that water sign energy. So that is Pisces, Scorpio. It means not fair with this other energy. And it's also not the truth, not aligned with the truth, or creating an injustice. It's also spying or looking at and using information to try to control the situation so it doesn't come out fair in another. Yeah, wow. Devil in reverse. Okay, so something about an invitation. You're not attending the circus or party or planned event. The more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give to others. Devil in reverse. So there's some kind of force that is no longer working in that favor. That Virgo here. Unable to control a financial outcome because it's going in your favor. Something about controlling a financial outcome, not going to work here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Earth sign energy. Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this has to do with diplomacy and relationships and overcoming some kind of being left out in the cold or an environmental issue, whether it be a home environment or the environment it was disrupted. Strength in reverse. Somebody felt some kind of way, disrupted an environment. It set someone free. Okay, it also blocked an offer, or somebody's waiting for an offer, or looking at what you value. Huh. Yeah. What you value. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, or you're looking at what you value and no longer placing importance on what you don't value, Aries, because that was giving it energy of some kind. It wasn't in your favor when you did that or something. Yeah, death. There's Scorpio again, controlling the situation, but this is out of one's control. You don't control this kind of energy of death. Emperor in reverse. An emperor in reverse is very controlling. It's not an upright emperor. It's not the one following the golden rule. It's one trying to change something that is not going to be successful. Okay, and it was about the way somebody thought about something. For some reason, Aries, what's happening? Hangman, lingering. Your destiny, seeing a higher perspective. There's a career path possible that wasn't for you or wasn't for someone. Yeah, and you walked away. Wasn't part of your destiny. You contemplated. Okay, this is illumination. Here you are, illuminated in your element. King of Wands, upright. Your actions, who you are. You're looking this way. It's the King of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and now the truth comes out. Okay. There was some kind of false narrative about who you were or who someone is. The Ace of Swords is now upright, and that's gaining some clarity. There was some kind of an investment that someone made, or there's an energy here that didn't invest well. It didn't invest well, and it didn't go forward. Knight of Pentacles always gets to its destination. This is not getting to its destination. You could have taken a step back from it. What is this truth coming out for Aries? Please don't forget to hit that like button. I do appreciate it. And here we got the sun. Illumination. I said illumination, and you don't get much more illuminated than the sun, because that is the card in the deck. And the outcomes of the energy of your choices, decisions, not carrying burdens, not being emotionally invested in an over-emotional investment. Tower, Aries, creating towers. Somebody's created a tower. Somebody's action created a tower. King of Pentacles in reverse did. Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy. Three of Cups in reverse. It's attached to other energies. It's no longer working well together or celebrating together in a matter. There's just something about a matter of time. Something's going to happen in a matter of time. And here you are, present for it. So you are like not being chased away here. Yeah, something about chase. It's like, what's going on? Yeah, look. You're holding back, but you're not going anywhere. And then here's a Three of Cups that's presenting themselves as something else. I'm getting, or presented you as something else, but everyone is describing this diamond in their own way, and you're that diamond. What is this Three of Cups doing in reverse? High Priestess in reverse. So this is a narrative that is a false narrative. And then whatever false is coming to light. It's not, it's very superficial, petty, who you are. There are some petty or superficial ideas about who you are, or where you're going, or what you're doing. Or some, yeah, Leo could be, okay, it's going to show weaknesses here. This is weakness, or you overcame a weakness, or somebody thought calm was a weakness, or something like that. Oh, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. He felt entitled to something. What's that about? Your emotions is 3 of Cups. Your attention, your focus. You keep looking down at what you lost, but there's something behind you all this time. This is becoming like more clear. 7-7 could be significant. Chariot in reverse. It's not going forward, it's blocked, it's not moving, and you're holding back. So as long as you hold back, and who you are too. So you're holding back of who you are. This energy doesn't know who you are, and it's not moving to calmer waters. Now you're calm, and something else is going to be shown for itself. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Not unable to work together in a manner that was used to be in the past or before. What is the advice here? Turn the page with the Devil in reverse. Other people, the power and the resources, the energy, turning that page. Your soul whispered to turn that page. You've been divinely guided to turn the page. Something about giving to others. You have love to give, you know. There's quiet moments and adapted to transformation. The quiet moments have helped you transform. I'm feeling this energy. This energized energy has been in all this readings this morning. A web of connectivity because there's so much of it. Okay, so I have quiet moments, and then I have all these connections, but I have other people and their resources, free from the old attachments. Almost there with these connections. Something about quiet. 2 cards of quiet. You have quiet with the roots of success that you are receiving, and then I have seek clarity in the quiet moments. Because there's something about being fair, and something wasn't fair, so that's why, and you're protected. Okay, something's protected. Somebody didn't realize, didn't I say something? You didn't realize who or what something was, but whatever it is protected. Okay. Your resources, your beliefs, and your values, all protected. Important parts, I'm not sure. Advice here. Seizing the minute, divinely guided. You've been guided, and it's about, you're going to see, it's like seizing the moment when the time is right. Divinely guided, divine connections, divine timing. Stand strong. Something's taken a long time. Stand strong where you're going. You have a strong career as well. Okay. There's something being looked at through a web of connectivity. So there's a lot of energetic entanglement happening now, or happened. There's a resurrection. You have a resurrection. So something's being resurrected about where you're going. Something couldn't block where you were going. Tide of transition. You fulfilled a promise. That's why there's a rebirth. You're almost there to some kind of action or desire. Aries. Serenity or boats could be significant. There's a higher wisdom. You are receiving higher wisdom because I have the first house, and your actions contain higher wisdom. There's that, the golden rule energy. There's an ocean of possibilities in this energy. a web of connections. Stay in the flow. You're free to move away from connections, but since everything is energetically connected, it is about clearing, and you're being divinely guided to what to clear. Because I have seek clarity on what to clear. One more with this higher wisdom, a web of connection. So you're going to be learning, or the energy is going to be learning a lot. Wow, how you're divinely guided. I'm getting like Sagittarius energy, heavy. Behind the veil, you have connections behind the veil. The veil is lifting. There's an emerging dawn. It's like every day is a new day behind the veil. The important parts are being put together. You're seeing what is real with these connections and what is being done for the highest good with these connections and these possibilities. And you're also noticing protection, or protection is being noticed, or you are protected whether you notice or not. Okay. Not afraid of hardships. So you're not afraid. You're not carrying fear and behind the veil. So there's energy that is helping you transform something from behind the illusions. Okay. What is the obstacles here with this? And it's beyond ability, done to death. Something was done to death with these other people and their resources. What is happening for Aries at this time? Oh, brother. Okay, yeah. I'm not going to respond. Okay, making a final effort before withdrawing, of course. Other people are going to make a final effort before withdrawing. Comes back to bite you if you resist it, I suppose. So what are the obstacles? It's the icing on the cake and the sprinkles too. All right. Other people and their resources. Trust your feelings on this. There's something that is, somebody's presenting something that it is not. Trying to find some fertile ground here. It's pretty wrapped up. There is a flower growing out of like the sidewalk, or that is like the diamond in the rough type of thing. Something occurring that doesn't normally occur. Okay. The best medicine is the real scoop. Donuts, bakeries, food, breakfast, sprinkles, icing could all be significant. Being shown the way, welcome with open arms in the quiet moments. So you're being embraced no matter where you are or where you're going or what you're doing. You're taking flight, possibly. You're uplifted and at peace with those decisions that you are making as you seek clarity. Don't risk it all on this. There's a proposition coming in. You're being asked to take a look at it because it would be a gamble. Getting caught. Okay, so if you take that gamble, somebody's getting caught taking a gamble, or getting caught gambling something. What are the obstacles in this energy? Spiraling up. Being shown the way, spiraling up. As you seek clarity, you ascend. This is energy still wanting to make a final effort. You're fitting it all into place. Okay. There's an energy that united here. You're right on time, seize the day, hang on, making a final effort. There's an energy united to make a final effort. Wanted some kind of glowing results, but there is something wrong with that. What is that? Oh, there's something wrong with it. It has blind spots. There are blind spots, and left blind spots with whatever they united with. So therefore, okay, it's going to affect where someone's going. Heart's desire, web of connectivity, strokes of passion. Okay, you've got a lot of passion with your connections, but there's something of a higher wisdom with this final effort. Something, the energy wants to keep coming back to make a final, with that turn of page. So that was the first card. I don't know, wasn't it? Pass or closed, yeah. Okay, whatever is like being, what is the word? Flattery. Flattery is not impressive at this time with this energy. Paths are closed. Do not enter. You're closing paths for good now. There's something about for good. Your dreams take flight. 2 cards that I've had of flight. Somebody's bubble got popped here with the bubbles. You learned a valuable experience, and someone wanted to profit from the situation. Ideas were rejected. Okay, so whatever you rejected was actually going to be a profit to you because it wasn't a loss. Learn from your experience. Okay, time to learn from an experience. There are no mistakes, just lessons. Rejection is protection. Somebody's not satisfied with the results. That's why final efforts keep coming up, but the final effort keeps turning into another effort. Oh, making a splash, flowing easily into your life. Deep dive into flight, fertile ground. You found some kind of way out or way through. There was an obstacle that way you went. It didn't affect you. Getting caught. He's getting caught about these obstacles. All right, whatever that is happening here. One more, because I want to go more on the obstacle about who you are. Wow, about who you are. And I said something about a bubble being popped, and now I got balloons. And this is ascending, or a balloon, when they pop, they descend, or, So let's see, because this just flipped over, and it's about who you are. And before there was a profit, and now there's a loss. Now it's a poor investment and broke. Energy's not going to get too far without your involvement. Can't fake it now. Something wasn't gold. I don't know. Diamonds and gold, or something was fake, or something, an investment was fraudulent or fake. Somebody worked, so it's like the red flag comes in when somebody's working real hard to get something that for you to get involved with. But it's on the tail end of things. So those final efforts are fizzling out, I want to say, because it's getting noticed. There's a net loss and broke. That's a lot of loss. I began with other people's resources, and then the involvement with the devil, but it's in reverse. So there was not consideration of others. So that's coming back, obviously. Run down, tired, too much. Something's been done too much, or somebody wanted you to do too much. But as long as you didn't do too much, you didn't involve yourself too much, which means you didn't become too energetically connected, which means it didn't affect you so much. Okay, does that make sense? Aries, I was helpful. I'm going to end it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.